A sitting congresswoman gets served deportation papers on live television after refusing a DNA test that would prove she married her own brother. The constitutional scholar who orchestrated this destruction, Ted Cruz. And it gets so much better. The moment Cruz pulled out that DNA test kit and watched Omar's face go white with panic. You're going to love this. But when federal agents walked into the hearing room carrying deportation papers while 50 million people watched live, that was just the cherry on top of the most spectacular political destruction in American history. Oh, and wait until you hear the secret recording where Omar tells foreign officials that her oath to the Constitution is just words on paper, and she pretends to put America first for political reasons. Cruz had everything. Before we dive into exactly how Ted Cruz just ended Ilhan Omar's career with the precision of a Supreme Court case, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Drop a comment telling us your favorite moment, because trust me, you're going to have several favorites. What you're about to witness is the kind of constitutional justice that makes you believe in America again. This wasn't just a Senate hearing. This was the systematic destruction of a fraud who thought she was untouchable. And every devastating second was caught on camera. March 15th, 2025. Hart Senate Building Room 216. Ilhan Omar walked into what she thought was a routine ethics hearing. She had no idea Ted Cruz had spent 3 months turning it into her political execution. The gallery was packed, but not with the usual Washington crowd. Constitutional scholars, 9/11 families, Jewish community leaders, people with phones ready to capture history. Omar strutted in at 9:47 a.m., designer hijab, confident smile. She'd survived every attack before. Why would this be different? Because this time, Cruz had everything. Immigration documents from foreign governments, secret recordings, tax fraud evidence, even DNA test kits. 3 months of preparation by a man who'd won 9 Supreme Court cases. At 10:00 a.m., sharp Cruz entered like a predator who'd cornered his prey. Navy suit, wire-rimmed glasses, a folder thick with constitutional ammunition. Omar was still checking her phone, oblivious. She thinks she's untouchable, Cruz had told his staff the night before. Tomorrow, she learns nobody is above the Constitution. Chairman Grassley's gavel cracked like a gunshot. The committee will come to order. The most devastating political destruction in Senate history was about to begin. Omar had no idea that in exactly 4 hours and 37 minutes she'd walk out a broken political figure career ended by a constitutional scholar who never even raised his voice. The reckoning had arrived. Senator Cruz's opening was a masterclass in constitutional authority, weaponized for political warfare. He began with the kind of respectful deference that constitutional scholars had perfected in Supreme Court arguments, but which carried in the modern Senate the subtle menace of legal precision meeting political deception. Congresswoman Omar. He began, his voice carrying the authority of someone who had argued constitutional law before the nation's highest court.